Good morning, writers. Today we will be starting our persuasive writing lesson number 2. Our lesson objective is, I can organize my thoughts for an opinion piece using a planning web. It's fix it time. Ready? I'm going to give you 60 seconds to fix and find all the mistakes in the sentences below. Can you do it before time runs out? All right, here we go. Ready? Go. Thirty seconds. All right, let's go ahead and check the first sentence. It says, I love to play ball after school. What mistakes did you find? Very good. The I needs a capital letter, right? It's the beginning of a sentence. And we also learned that when I'm saying I like this, I like that, I needs to be a capital letter. It is also missing a period at the end. Thumbs up if you were able to find those two mistakes. All right. Sentence number 2. I have soccer practice on Tuesday. Very good. The I needs to be capitalized, and so does the T in the word Tuesday. Remember, it is a proper noun. It is the name of a date, so it needs to have a capital letter. So we have, I have soccer practice on Tuesday with a capital letter, and it is also missing a period at the end of the sentence. Next sentence. Do you like to play soccer? Okay. The mistakes in that sentence were that it needs a capital letter at the beginning, so the D needs to be capital. And then I'm going to read it one more time. Do you like to play soccer? Is that a statement or a question? A question, so it needs not a period, but it needs a question mark at the end. Okay, thumbs up if you were able to find those two mistakes. Now we're going to listen to Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late by Mo Willems. As we're listening to the story, I want you to think, what is the pigeon trying to persuade us to do? Remember, we're writing persuasive letters to our friends, and in order to do that, we need to give good reasons. So let's read and see what is the pigeon trying to convince us to do. Ready? Okay.
Don't let the pigeon stay up late. Words and pictures by Mo Willems. Oh, good. It's you. Listen, it's getting late and I need to brush my teeth. Can you do me a favor? Don't let the pigeon stay up late. Thanks. First of all, I'm not even tired. In fact, I'm in the mood for a hot dog party. What do you say? No? I hear there's a good show about birds on TV tonight. Should be very educational. How about 5 more minutes? Come on. What's 5 minutes in the grand scheme of things? Yawn. What? What? I'm not tired. You know, never get to talk anymore. Tell me about your day. Oh, I've got a great idea. We could count the stars. Can I have a glass of water? Studies show that pigeons hardly need any sleep at all. It's the middle of the day in China. I'll go to bed early tomorrow night instead. Hey, hey, ho, ho. This here pigeon just won't go. Please! My bunny wants to stay up too. You can't say no to a bunny, can you? Yawn. Whew. Okay, that was not a yawn. I was stretching. I'm beyond 110% awake. You haven't heard the last of me. Great work. Thanks. Good night.
Wasn't that a fun story? All right. So now it's thinking time. I want you to think about what we heard in the story and think, what did the pigeon want to persuade us to do? So all of these are reasons, right, that he's trying to convince us or persuade us to let him stay up late. Did they work? Did he persuade you to let him stay up late? If the pigeon was talking to you and just you, would you let him stay up late? I almost did. I almost was like, okay, pigeon, you can stay up late. How about you, right? And that's because his reasons, the reasons he gave us to persuade us, they were working. But then I was like, oh, no, he needs to go to sleep, right? But that's what good persuasive writers do. The reasons they give you are good enough and strong enough that you're thinking, oh, maybe I should do this. Oh, that sounds like a fun idea. Maybe he should stay up late, right? So keep that in mind when you're ready to write your letters. Okay, boys and girls, we're getting into the planning of our writing, okay? If you remember, we made a grid that looks like the one I have on the screen about your favorite activities, right? So you have different ones. I believe you have 8 different activities in your grid. Today, you're going to choose one of those activities that you want to use to write a letter to a friend. We're going to use a web that looks like the one on the screen. The first thing that you're going to do is select one of your activities, just one, that you would like to have one of your friends tried. Once you have your activity, you're going to make a web like the one I have. Make sure you go ahead and write your name and then select the activity you want. For me, it's going to be hiking. So in the middle of my web, I'm going to write hiking. I'm going to write about hiking. So I want to stop and I want to think. So I'm thinking, why should my friend try this activity? Why do I love it? What makes it great? So I'm thinking, right? And you're going to want to think of at least 4 different reasons why that is such a great activity. Remember, these are the reasons that your friend will be reading in your letter. So you want to make sure they're good reasons. You want to make sure that when they read those reasons, they're like, oh, I really want to try this. So in my case, when I send my letter to my friend, I'm going to try to persuade my friend to go on a hike. I was thinking about it, and these are some of the reasons that I thought. Remember, you can always go back and change your reasons to something that you think might be more convincing. This is just to get us started thinking and planning our writing. So one of the reasons I wrote was you get to see different birds and plants during your hike. I think my friend would enjoy that. Knowing that when you go on a hike, you could see birds, all different kinds of birds. You can also see different kinds of plants. My second reason is that it's very relaxing. So when you go on a hike, you're just like relaxing. You forget about everything. It's just naturing you, right? Walking. So I think my friend would like that. The third reason I was thinking that my friend the third reason why I think my friend the third reason why I think my friend should try hiking, there are different trails you can visit. So I think she would really like this one because if you like the beach, there are trails by the beach. If you like the forest, you can find a trail that's up in the forest. So there's different kinds of hiking trails that she can try or that he can try. And then my last reason that I was thinking of is you can go on a hike with friends or family. This is something that I think my friend will enjoy. Right? On your hike, you can be talking to your friend, you could be talking to your family, you could just enjoy the hike. So these are the reasons that I have right now. And like I said, these are just to get us started. As you start writing your letters, you might discover that, oh, wait a minute, I think I have a better reason. And then we go ahead and change it. But for now, I want you to make this web with 4 reasons that you think might convince your friend. 4 reasons to persuade your friend to try this activity. So now it's your turn, all right? Make a planning web on a piece of paper. Choose an activity from your favorite activity grid. And then think of 4 reasons why your friend should try it. Don't forget to take a picture and share with me using Class Dojo. All right, boys and girls, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.